Night has already begun its work. The sky has dimmed without asking permission, and the stream before you continues its steady path, unconcerned with outcomes. You are not late for rest. You have arrived exactly when effort ends. For now, nothing is required of you. The body may soften, the mind may loosen its grip. Reason allows what nature has already decided. Let the day stand complete without review. Notice how the stream does not hurry, even as it continues forward. It moves because movement is its nature, not because it demands arrival. You are permitted the same simplicity. Breathing happens without instruction. Muscles settle when no longer commanded. The mind does not need to solve what belongs to tomorrow. Stoic calm begins by agreeing with reality, and reality now is rest. Nothing more is needed. The day asked much of you, and you answered as best you could. That is enough. The Stoics taught that effort has a boundary, and wisdom is knowing when to stop. Night is that boundary. Like the stream reflecting moonlight, your thoughts may still appear, but they do not need engagement. Observe them pass, untouched. You remain intact without chasing them. Reason stands quietly beside you, steady and untroubled. Listen to the water as it folds over stone, repeating itself without strain. No judgment follows each movement. No correction is needed. The Stoic mind rests when it no longer resists what is already here. There is no virtue left to prove tonight. Character is not measured in these quiet hours. Even Marcus Aurelius allowed himself the mercy of sleep, knowing renewal strengthens reason. Now the watch may end. Trust that order continues without your supervision. Thoughts may arrive softly, like leaves touching the surface of water. Do not push them away. Do not follow them. Simply notice, then return attention to the steady sound of the stream. This is detachment without effort. Stoic calm is not control, it is clarity. You remain separate from passing impressions. As the mind settles, the body follows. Stillness is not emptiness, it is stability returning. The night carries no expectations. Darkness does not demand explanation. It offers cover, quiet, and renewal. Right now, what is present is enough. Warmth, breath, sound. Let the stream remind you that persistence does not require tension. Rest strengthens what effort alone cannot. You are allowed to be unfinished and still whole. Time slows without resistance. Minutes soften into moments. The mind grows less interested in counting. This is natural. The nervous system recognizes safety when nothing is demanded. You may feel heavier, grounded, supported by the earth beneath you. Stoic wisdom teaches trust in what unfolds without force. Sleep approaches not as surrender, but as cooperation with nature. You are doing nothing, and that is correct. If the mind drifts, let it drift. If it pauses, let it pause. No correction is needed. The stream continues its work regardless of your attention. So does rest. You are not abandoning discipline by sleeping. You are completing it. Reason understands cycles. Action ends, so renewal may begin. With every breath out, release another layer of effort. The body knows how to finish what the day began. Soon, even these words will no longer require listening. Sound will blend into silence, and silence into sleep. The Stoics trusted the order of things more than constant vigilance. Trust it now. The stream flows, the night holds. Nothing is required of you. Let the mind dim gently, like the sky overhead. Rest is not earned tonight, it is accepted. Sleep arrives naturally when resistance ends. The stream narrows here, moving between smooth stones shaped by time rather than force. Nothing argues with the water. Nothing resists its passage. Consider how much effort fades when resistance is released. The Stoics understood that peace is not built, it is uncovered. As the body grows heavier, allow gravity to assist you. You are supported without effort. The mind may rest where the body already trusts the ground. Cool air settles along the surface of the water, and with it comes quiet. Even movement becomes subtle. This is not stopping, it is deep continuity. Your breath follows the same pattern, steady and unforced. You do not need to guide it. Nature already knows what comes next. The Stoic path asks only agreement with what is. Tonight, what is needed is nothing more than allowing sleep to approach on its own. Thoughts grow slower now, like reflections stretching across the surface of the stream. They lose their edges, meaning dissolves into presence. This is not loss, is rest. The Stoics taught that clarity appears when excess falls away. Let the mind simplify. There is no lesson to extract, no insight to secure. Understanding is not required in these hours. Tranquility arrives when striving quietly steps aside. Notice how the sound of water becomes softer the longer you listen. Familiar, predictable, safe. The nervous system recognizes patterns that require no response. Muscles loosen further. The space behind the eyes relaxes. You are not watching over anything now. The world continues without instruction. The Stoic accepts this truth with ease. Control was never meant to be constant. Rest restores what effort cannot protect. The stream carries traces of daylight away, leaving only moonlit movement. In the same way, the day's concerns drift beyond reach. You do not need to retrieve them. They will remain where they belong. The Stoics advise setting things down once their time is past. Tonight, the time for action is ended. Allow the mind to follow the waters, example continuing without tension, existing without demand. Breath deepens, lengthening the spaces between thoughts. Silence grows comfortable. There is no urgency inside it. Stoic calm does not fight wakefulness, waits patiently for sleep to arrive. If awareness fades, let it. If it lingers, let it linger. Both are acceptable. The stream does not insist on speed, and neither must you. Nature handles the transition gently when given permission. The stream widens again, slowing as it moves into open ground. This widening mirrors the mind as it releases its grip. Awareness spreads, then softens. Boundaries blur. There is no edge to attend to. No problem remains defined. The Stoics sought freedom from disturbance, not stimulation. Here, freedom comes through simplicity. Sound, breath, darkness. Nothing more is necessary for peace. Sleep approaches the way night always has. Without announcement, you do not need to meet it halfway. Let it come to you. The stream flows whether observed or not. Rest follows the same law. As consciousness dims, trust that reason remains intact even as awareness fades. You are not leaving yourself behind. You are entering the place where repair begins, where effort dissolves into quiet order. Soon, the stream will be the only thing continuing, and even that may fade from notice. Words lose their importance. Meaning releases its hold. This is the Stoic understanding of peace, not escape, but alignment. Nothing presses against you now. Nothing asks. The body rests because it is time. The mind follows because it may. Sleep arrives gently when nothing stands in its way. The night deepens without effort. Stars remain unseen, yet their presence is certain. In the same way, rest works even when unnoticed. The Stoics trusted what functions without observation. You do not need to remain alert for sleep to succeed. Let awareness loosen its edges. The stream continues its course, steady and unconcerned. Your body follows its own ancient knowledge, settling where it was always meant to rest. The sound of water smooths into something almost formless, like breath heard from far away. This distance is natural. Attention withdraws gently, conserving itself. Stoic calm grows when energy is no longer spent guarding unnecessary thoughts. You are safe to drift now. Nothing in the dark demands response. The body sinks further into stillness, supported by the quiet certainty that rest requires no effort to maintain. Moments stretch and soften, losing their boundaries. Time becomes less relevant here. The Stoics viewed time as something to use wisely, not to chase endlessly. Night releases you from pursuit. There is nowhere else to be. The stream reflects faint light, then none at all. In the same way, thoughts dim without force. You will remain steady beneath them, untouched by their passing. The muscles no longer hold shape. They return to weight and warmth. This is not collapse, it is trust. Stoic strength includes knowing when support is enough. The earth carries you without condition. Breath moves quietly in and out, uninterrupted. If a thought appears, it finds no tension to attach to. The mind grows uninterested in effort. Stillness settles naturally when nothing argues against it. The stream enters a shaded stretch, unseen but still heard. You do not need vision here. Sensation simplifies. Sound, breath, darkness. The Stoics believed peace comes from reducing life to what matters. Now, what matters is minimal. You have done enough today. Even intention can be released. Sleep is not a task to complete. It is a state you allow, like darkness following dusk. Awareness thins, like mist lifting from water. You may feel yourself hovering between waking and sleep. This space requires no control. Stoic tranquility accepts transition without interference. Let go of monitoring. Let go of checking. The body knows where it is going. Muscles soften further. Breath slows. The stream continues its quiet conversation with stone, unconcerned with observers or outcomes. Nothing interrupts the night unless invited. Silence expands, not empty, but full of rest. The Stoics spoke of harmony with nature, and this is its alignment without resistance. You are not falling asleep. You are being carried into it. The mind releases its final grasp on meaning. Words no longer need interpretation. They fade as gently as the waters echo along the bank. If consciousness flickers, let it flicker. There is no rule to follow now. The stream has no instruction and still moves perfectly. So do you. Stoic wisdom rests in trusting the process rather than directing it. The body settles deeper. The space between breaths lengthens. You may notice less, and that is a sign of success. Rest deepens when attention finally stands down. The night grows thick and quiet. Even the stream feels distant, as if heard through memory rather than sound. This distance is safe. The Stoics taught that peace is found when the mind withdraws from disturbance. There is nothing left to disturb you. The day is complete. The future is unnecessary. Only rest remains, unfolding without command, without effort, without concern. Soon, even this sense of listening will fade. Awareness narrows, then dissolves. The body rests fully in the present, unconcerned with before or after. This is not absence, it is restoration. The Stoic accepts rest as part of reason's design. Nothing more is required. The stream flows on. The night holds you. Sleep arrives quietly when nothing remains to resist it. The stream no longer needs to be followed. Its sound blends into the background, becoming part of the night itself. Attention releases its final hold. The Stoics believed rest completes what effort begins, and now completion arrives without instruction. The body is still. The breath is quiet. There is no need to listen closely anymore. Everything necessary continues on its own, steady and undisturbed. Thought no longer forms words. Images soften, then dissolve. What remains is a calm awareness, barely present, barely needed. The Stoic mind understands when to withdraw completely. This is not drifting, a wet is returning inward. The night asks nothing further. Muscles rest in their natural state. Breath flows unseen. You are supported by silence, carried without effort into deeper rest. The stream is now only a memory of sound, distant and reassuring. Time has lost its edges. There is no waiting here, no next step. Stoic tranquility rests beyond action and beyond concern. The body sleeps because it is ready. The mind sleeps because it may. Nothing presses forward, nothing pulls back. Rest settles fully when even awareness loosens its final grip. Darkness holds everything evenly. No judgment remains. No distinction matters. This is the stillness the Stoics trusted, the quiet order beneath all movement. You are safe within it. The day has passed completely. The future is unnecessary. Breath continues without notice. Thought does not return. Sleep deepens naturally when nothing interrupts it, when nothing is asked, when nothing resists. Nothing is required of you now. Not attention, not understanding, not effort. The stream flows on without witness. The night remains steady. The body rests fully within itself. The mind has gone quiet. This is alignment with nature, with reason, with rest. Let sleep take over completely. There is nothing more to do, and nothing more to be.